Long answer questions require respondents to write free-form answers in response to open-ended questions. Long answer questions are the only question type that cannot be automatically graded. Fill out the general fields as described in the Common Elements tutorial. When taking a long answer question, learners will be presented with a text box in which to input their response. The Options heading is where we can customize this input box. Specify the size of the input box by selecting the desired number of rows and columns. The input box size can be used to give learners a sense of the desired response length. However, note that the system allows responses of any length, regardless of the input box dimensions. In the initial text field, type any text that you'd like to be displayed in the input box when the question is presented. If this field is left blank, the input box will be empty. By default, the input box presented to learners will allow plain text only. You can instead choose to provide an HTML editor, enabling learners to make full use of rich text formatting and the mathematical formula editor. Note that if this option is selected, the size of the input box will be fixed, and any dimensions entered above will not apply. The Answer Key field allows you to enter notes and criteria for grading. This is useful if you need to provide markers with a standard grading scheme, or simply as a personal reminder of what is expected in a successful response. This information is only seen when grading and will not be displayed to learners. If desired, enter a question hint and question feedback, as explained in the Common Elements tutorial. We can now preview the question. In the top of the preview, we see the image, question text, and input box displayed to learners. The information in the lower portion of the preview is what will be seen when grading. When satisfied with the question, click Save. Long answer questions are useful for testing on open-ended concepts, enabling learners to use multiple sentences, paragraph answers, and mathematical expressions.